comes our top story at 6. A scare at a local high school, sending parents and students alike into a panic this morning.
This after school resource officers say they heard a loud popping noise several times, and Powell High School was immediately put on lockdown.
Now, deputies later clearing the school of any active threat. New here at 6. A statement sent out by the school now blaming a faulty air conditioner for the noise.
Yeah, that information just coming in moments ago. Meanwhile, WATE 6 on your side reporter Kirsty Crawford is out there beginning our team coverage tonight with a look at this morning's timeline. So Kirsty, tell us what you know.
Well, it does start with that statement that Principal Smith sent out from Powell High School saying that it was an air conditioner being serviced. He said in that statement that the air conditioner was being serviced around 10:26, and we know from Sheriff Spangler that the call from the school resource officer about possible shots being heard came in around 10:27. So that, of course, at the time they didn't know that's what happened, that it was an air conditioner that caused the electrical outlets to disrupt and create those loud popping noises, but they decided to follow the SRO's direction and go into a hard lockdown. At that point, the Sheriff's Office, Knoxville Police, and the Highway Patrol investigated as if it were gunshots that were heard. Armed officers swarming the school, checking every building and surrounding areas. And about an hour later, the sheriff said the school was secured and they didn't find anything indicating there was a shooting. Now, of course, like we just said, we now know that it was because of electricity that created those popping sounds. And before knowing what those pops were, the sheriff said they would bring any and all resources in to investigate and protect their students of the community. So we can only imagine, though, that the relief that parents and students are feeling knowing that this was not a school shooting. For now, reporting live in Knoxville, Kirsty Crawford, WATE 6 on your side.
All right, Kirsty, thank you so much.
Yeah, there is some relief, but obviously the stressful moments this morning, that is for sure.
Yes, can't imagine what they were feeling.
Well, you know, as quickly as the first tweet was sent from inside Powell High School this morning, parents were rushing to the school. The news that shots had been fired scared not only moms and dads, but kids as well.
WATE 6 on your side reporter Don Dare explaining how social media played a part in today's situation. Don.
Well, despite what we know now about the power outage a little more than 7 hours ago, no one had that information. All everyone knew here at Powell High School, shots have been fired. You know, with everyone having a cell phone today, especially our kids, tweets and text messages are instantaneous. You send them and they're there the next second. Well, it didn't take long this morning for parents to rush here to the high school. By 11 a.m., a big group of concerned parents had gathered across from Powell High School.
They're actually setting up a location for parents to meet.
A quarter-mile away on Powell Drive, sheriff's deputies updated parents on what they knew was happening. Seeing a sheriff's helicopter flying overhead, watching a huge force of police cars circle the school, had parents on edge. There had been little information. Libby Faulkner-Lee's daughter had sent her a message.
She just said, she texted me and she said, "Mama, I love you." And I knew something was off. And I immediately texted back and said, "What's going on?"
Dr. Smith came over the intercom and said Powell High School is in lockdown, and then that's all he said. So we went through the procedure, and we were in it for a long time, and our teachers told us to text our moms.
Anna immediately got in touch with her mother.
And she said, "Please keep me posted, love you." And my sister said, "Love you," and yeah.
Christina Ward received a text message from her son, a senior at the school.
It said that there was a school shooter. The cops came in and had guns, told everybody to hide. It's sad that we have to race and you know, I almost wrecked getting here because of the concern for my kids.
Lockdown procedures are now routine practice at schools, but today was no practice.
It was scary.
You're still scared.
It's just really scary. The reality of the world we live in is really screwed up. It's really screwed up. So,
Well,
thank you.
She's okay.
Yeah, she keeps texting me. So at least she's got her phone. Thank God for cell phones.
For those parents we talked with today, their panic was eased once their children had sent a text on their cell phone saying all is clear, and their panic was eased once they heard from Sheriff Spangler that all is over and everything is okay. Reporting live in Powell, Don Dare, WATE, 6 on your side.
All right, Don, thank you so much. And again, even though parents getting the all clear, many still choosing to they needed to see their kids, hug their kids, and they just took them home today.
And that helps out. Hopefully tonight, now learning what was behind that popping sound, an AC unit, hopefully eases everybody a little bit more.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.